shit on TV. What is this? Okay now.
Mrs. P just had to jump to catch the bottom of the garage door to pull it down. Sometimes I forget I'm a little bit taller than her and put it up too high. Well, here we go, off on another Friday. It's been a pretty brutal week in the trenches at the office, but we've kicked some ass this week, which has been good. It's been a busy one, but it's been satisfying at the same time. Boss lady's away today, so today's going to be one of those days where we end up... What's that beeping noise? Today's going to be one of those days where we play catch up on all those little jobs that got pushed aside as the big things took over in the earlier part of the week. So that's good. It'll be good to get those all tidied up before the weekend. We don't really have any plans at this stage. We were thinking of going to the movies to see Deadpool or the Han Solo movie, but I'm not sure if either of those are actually out yet. But I think what will end up happening is we'll probably just end up having a big old sleep-in tomorrow, because it's been such a rough week. And then I'm thinking we might have to find ourselves a Groupon of some sort to go and get a nice massage somewhere, just to help us chill out and relax and unwind after that crazy week that was. I usually walk to the station each day, as you know, but on Fridays I like to take the car because it's Friday, why not? City now, and the rain's coming down a little harder, but I don't care because I'm almost at my first very important stop of the day. I could go for some cake right now, but instead I'm going to be a good boy, sit here and talk about a movie we watched last weekend. As you know, we watch a lot of movies, and people often ask me, who's your favourite actor? And I can't really pin it down to one in particular. There's quite a few that I like, but certainly amongst them is Clive Owen. And the movie we watched is called Anon, and it stars Clive Owen along with Amanda Seyfried. One thing that I've really liked in previous years or so is really well thought out science fiction with a really good premise. And the movie Anon that we watched is a really good example of this. It's the kind of movie, it's kind of like, have you ever seen the TV series Black Mirror? Well, it's kind of like an extended episode of that. One of the reasons I think I liked it so much is that it's set in the near future, so it's not miles or hundreds of years off in the distance. There's no flying cars or anything, so it's grounded in a fair amount of reality, which is pretty good. And it goes to a point where I think technology will go to as time goes by, where things have developed from using your mobile phone for a lot of things to a special kind of contact lens or eye modification being used in order to access all those things that we traditionally see on our phones now. In the movie, Clive is an investigator, a policeman of sorts, investigating the murder of a number of people. So what makes this really interesting is that because a lot of the footage is seen from the point of view of the various actors, it really puts you inside the movie and what these people might have been seeing or feeling. And the way that the science is done, the science fiction is done probably more correctly, the visual graphics and visual effects, really make it quite believable, I guess, for want of a better term. Like I said before, it's where I think realistically technology might be going in the near future. So that's where we find ourselves as the movie starts to move along, and it's really, really good. Really enjoyed the performances in it. Clive Owen is, as usual, really, really good. I still think that he should be playing James Bond after Daniel Craig. But also Amanda Seyfried and all the other actors in it were really good as well. And I think what made it good across the board is not just the performances of the actors, but the fact that it was a really good package deal. It was a really good story, it was really well thought out science fiction, the colour palette was good, the visual effects were spot on, and it all tied it together really, really nicely. Like I said, it does kind of feel a little bit like an extended episode of Black Mirror, but that's a good thing, I think, because Black Mirror is one of the most excellent science fiction television shows around at the moment. The movie's on Netflix, so it's really easy to find. So I suggest if you've got Netflix, that you track it down and add it to your list, especially if you're into science fiction, because I think you'll really enjoy it. As I mentioned this morning, the boss lady's away, so this day has not been quite so hectic as the rest of the week. It's been one of those days where we spend a bit of time getting all of those little jobs done, those ones that we've been putting off. All of the big stuff gets done through the week. So it's still been a busy day, but certainly not as hectic as it has been the last few. So it's been pretty good. Pretty happy about that. Just got the afternoon to go now. Going to leave a little bit early, and then it's time to start the weekend. Yeah!